Hello. I'm trying to get my camera. There we go. Okay, so this is day 5 of my sprouting. This first batch right here is alfalfa and clover. And then this one is a mixture of broccoli, mung beans, and alfalfa, and I think that's all. There might be red clover in this one too. But anyway, so this is day 5. I put them in the windowsill to green them up some today for a few hours, and that's what made them good and green. Otherwise, I had them on my kitchen countertop where there's not any light, and it sat there every day, and I just rinse them out 2 times a day. And these I got on Amazon, the tops with the holes. And they have this right here where you can set it on the countertop or in your sink, which I've set it in my sink, and set it there 15 minutes, and it helped it to drain. And that way that it was still moist enough to keep the sprouts growing, but it was not standing in water, because you don't want it standing in water. So this is my first batch of sprouts that I have sprouted, and I think they did pretty good. Also, to get these holes out, if you don't want them in there, you can eat them. I don't mind, but if you want to get them out, you can set them in a bowl of water, submerge it in water, at least covering it a little ways, and then you can just spoon them out. So anyways, let's open it up and see the finished product. We're going to do the alfalfa and clover first. I can tell I can hear them moving around in there. Look at that. Now these aren't as green right here because these couldn't really get any sunlight, but the ones right up underneath are. But look at that. That is insane. And those look really, really good. Can't wait to eat into those. But it filled completely up. I used 3 tablespoons in here. I could have probably passed with 2 or 2.5 because that really filled all the way up. But I think it did really well, especially for my first time sprouting. And there is no room in there at all. So 5 days was perfect. Let's open this one up. And this is my mixture blend here. Let's see what we got here. Doesn't that look so good, y'all guys? Yes. Those did fantastic. Really, really good. So that is what they look like and how they did. It is completely full to the top. So I did 3 tablespoons on this one too. So anyways, that is how I decided to sprout. I did get a sprout bag. A sprout hemp bag. I'm going to try that out when it gets in. But I love eating sprouts, and I can eat the one at the store, that little tiny thing, in one sitting. So I decided I'll grow my own sprouts because I like growing plants anyways. And it can't be any more fresh than growing it yourself. It keeps 7 days in the fridge. You can just put on a regular top in the fridge for your jar. And that works. And I also learned fruit flies were trying to get around my jars. So what I did was I got some cheesecloth, in which I'd take the cheesecloth off when I drained it, because this drains so well to be able to drain it 2 times a day like you're supposed to. Fill it up with water and then drain it out. Kind of slosh them around. Anyways, I put the cheesecloth on there in between times when it was sitting on the counter, and I'd sit it on the counter like this, and I'd kind of even it out. and set it on the counter. I found out that worked pretty good for me. I'd put the cheesecloth over it so the fruit flies couldn't get inside the holes, because they can get inside there. And then I just wrapped it up tight, and then I put a clothespin on it, and that kept the fruit flies out of my sprouts. So anyways, that is these sprouts. I do have some lentils and some mung beans. There's a mung bean, pea, and some other mixture, and then there's a mixture of different kind of lentils that I have growing right now. They're not quite ready, but these turned out really great, and I am really happy with the results here. And I think what I did really well, and I'm going to continue doing that for my sprouting. All right, well, that is all that I have to say today, and thank you for watching. And I have never did a live before, so I do not know how to exit out. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of my live.